Hello everyone, this is Thamizh Selvi. I'm from South India, Bangalore city. This video is not going to be a tutorial or anything related to cameras, but yeah, I'm going to talk about the corona experience that I had. Yes, I had corona. So let me get straight into the point. It all started when we decided to celebrate a pre-birthday celebration for one of my friends, and we all gathered up in my home. I know we were not supposed to do that in this situation, so what we could do best was not to hang out anywhere outside. We really didn't want to go to some restaurant or a cafe or something, or get into the public and take some risks. So we decided to party in my own place. So actually that's where it all started. We were so unaware that my dad was sick. He had fever from the past 3 days before that pre-birthday celebration. I was not in town and I wasn't really aware of the situation of what he was going through. So as soon as I came back from town, I gathered up my friends, and then things happened, and then it was all done. We all were like happy, but later, like after 3 days, I started having symptoms. Tom, give up. Abde hokar. So after the pre-birthday celebration, my parents had been for COVID testing, and they both, what is that? Why? Sorry, po, go. They both had been for testing, but their results weren't out at least for 5 to 6 days. They didn't have their results, so we had no idea what was happening. And then so somehow I figured out that it must be COVID. So I tried to isolate myself from my parents. I tried helping them out with some household chores, really small works. Like I really don't help my mom, to be honest. I just do very small works, whatever she asked me to do. So that morning I woke up and with a lot of headache and fever and stuff. So I decided, okay, let me first thing that I had to do was go for COVID testing. I went to a lab nearby and then I gave my test. I got back and I started having severe symptoms, severe fever, cough and all of that. So after 2 days, I tried eating my food and I couldn't taste anything. I couldn't taste literally anything. I couldn't smell anything either. Like anything. I literally lost it. Like I've heard people telling that, I've heard people who have been through COVID telling that I had lost taste, I had lost smell, but I had no idea what it felt like. The first time I felt it, and it was really new and it wasn't nice. It wasn't something nice to feel about. And then after 2 days, my COVID results came through SMS and said negative. How? Like why? I have all the symptoms. I was going through something which really didn't feel like normal fever or something. I had severe body pain, anxiety and all of stuff. So when I inquired with few of my friends who were doctors, they told me that there is this thing called false negative. So something called false negative exists. So even if you're positive, the test results may turn out to be negative, but that doesn't mean you do not have COVID. If you have symptoms, and if you are really aware of what's happening to you, you are supposed to take the treatment. So I quickly consulted a doctor through my parents and got my medicines and all this stuff and started following my medicines. The tablets, they were really big. Like, how do I swallow that big of a pill? I really can't. Like, my gag reflex will never Everything that I remember to follow was to take my tablets on time regularly. I really had to do it. And also during the treatment, I was advised to take steaming. We had a steaming machine at my place, but I preferred taking it in a vessel. I boiled water in a vessel and then put in the eucalyptus pill in it and then, took the steam from it. I personally recommend everyone to do the same because I do not feel that the intensity that the steaming machine provides is not that strong and effective. The machine is not really that effective, but when you do it through a vessel, it's really effective. It hits you straight on your face like that, and it actually works. If at all, if anyone is practicing steaming every day, try doing it in a vessel. Do not forget to cover yourself with a blanket. Okay, so the next important thing that I would like to talk about is a few things that you need to follow for your hygiene and cleanliness. The first thing is you really need to keep cleaning your home. You really need to, sanitize the things around you and sanitize the floor, wash it with Dettol, and yeah, keep cleaning the floor and the furnitures around you. Every once in 2 days, change your sheets, your bed sheets, your blankets, your curtains, your table sheets, or whatever you are touching every day, every once in 2 days, and keep washing them with Dettol or any cleaning material that you have. Once that I got to know that I really have to isolate myself from people around me, from my parents and stuff, I did not mingle up with them for lunch or dinner or breakfast. I isolated myself and I sat in a separate place for eating or anything as such. I decided to stay inside my room and wear mask inside my home no matter what. My mom gave me really healthy and easily digestible food to help for my digestion, for my tablets dosage, and for everything else, and also for my immunity. So yeah, she's a really sweet woman. Though she wasn't well, even she had fever and stuff, she did not fail to give me proper food. She always took good care of me. It's not just your things, you'll also have to keep your pets clean, because they are the one who goes to your mom, your dad, and then gets back to you. So there are maximum possibilities for them to carry the bacteria or viruses from one person to another. So keep in mind to give them regular baths and dry them up under hot sun, because sun kills bacteria. So keep your pets as well safe from any kind of bacteria, so keep cleaning them up. Also, we did not forget to feed the animals around us just because we were sick. We always got enough food for every animal around us, cooked it for them and served it to them regularly, because they also feel hungry. So no matter how sick you are, hunger always exists, so keep feeding the animals around you. This is nowhere related to corona, but I really had to tell this because I'm trying to encourage people to feed the stray animals around you. To be honest, the animals that live in a city are really sad. They have a really sad life. They start eating the dump which we dump in the corners of our streets. They don't deserve to eat that. So it's better we start feeding them. The sun is on my face, but I believe I look pretty like this. I don't. It's okay. So I really have to be honest about one thing about corona, that is I really had very bad anxiety issues. My mind was very restless and very hyper. The way I talk, the way I make decisions were really hyper. I really had very bad mood swings. I made arguments with my friends and family unnecessarily. I lost a few people. That's not really good. The state of mind goes really bad. So I just like to tell you guys that if you or any of your friends is going through COVID, and if they are acting cranky or very different or something, please do understand that during corona the mind is very restless and filled with anxiety. We are irritated for the very smallest thing ever happening around us. So that is also a part of corona. That's not good. That's bad. Bleh. Bleh. One important thing that we followed every day was my mom gave me 2 boiled eggs every day during lunch. Every day we are eating 2 boiled eggs. You know, boiled eggs really provide really good immunity to your body. So do consider eating boiled eggs, and if you are vegetarian, I don't know. I'm not coming into this topic with vegans and non-vegans. I don't know. I ate boiled eggs. That's my experience, and I felt better. Don't feel tired or don't give up mentally. I know physically you're tired and you will be going through a lot of anxiety and stuff, but there is always hope, because it is not something which is not recoverable at all. Because I understand, you know, the memes, you know, social media, TV, news, and everything is covering about the number of deaths and stuff. It is really terrible and horrifying to watch, but we can actually get over this. You just have to keep following the everyday discipline of taking your tablets on time, taking your steam, drinking ginger tea, and isolate yourself. Keep self-hygiene and hygiene around yourself. You really can't expect to get rid of it in a jiffy, because it is a virus. It is a worldwide virus. Then imagine how strong it could be. So, but then just don't panic. It's really that easy. People with previous health conditions really need to take extra care, and you really need to take it a little bit serious. And if you are precautious enough, there is nothing bad that's going to happen. Also, to mention, we had an emergency kit in our home. We had a pulsometer, a thermometer, and a nebulizer. And I believed only in one thing, that I had to do everything regularly. I did it, and one day when I was casually eating my snack, I got back my taste. It felt like heaven. I could taste it. I was like, wow, I survived, bitch. I did. It was nice. I could smell everything. I could taste. I could do everything. And I felt physically fit and fine. I felt like, wow, that was nice. I belong to the part of the history. I went through COVID. My name is supposed to be in history books. So that's my whole point. It's nothing to really panic about, provided you take the medicines regularly and take good care of yourself. And what else? I started, doing my routines. I started gardening. I started, sowing new seeds. It started raining every day. It was a beautiful season. And despite of having COVID, no matter what, I never missed watching sunsets, because that was my only hope. Whenever I watch the sky, it's new every day, it's new every minute, it's new every hour, it's new all the time. It keeps changing. I understood that changes are the only thing that is permanent. I got that on Pinterest, but that's true. I just wanted this video to be a positive booster for every one of you who's going through this situation. It isn't that tough and it isn't that difficult. You are tougher than whatever it is. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching my video, and if you found this video to be useful and giving you positive vibes or something, do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and bye. If you guys are wondering what's on my forehead, it's a mosquito bite. I don't know, I'm sitting in a garden and this big mosquito like bit the